And they're off. The 11th running of the Betfair Chase, and Silviniaco Conti, as is customary, positively ridden away from the start and leads them on the long run to the first to Q Card and Paddy Brennan, the raw blue jacket, on the inside of Dynast. Holywell occupying fourth place early on and a couple of lengths away to Ballinagore as they head across the back straight for the first time and to the first of the 5 fences awaiting them over there. So Silviniaco Conti in pursuit of his 3rd Betfair Chase, leading Dynast and Q Card, winner of the race in 2013. Then Holywell and Ballinagore rising for the first time, and all over safely enough with a fast and low leap from Silviniaco Conti. He leads them, approaching the second, Dynast and Q Card, and then Holywell and Ballinagore. And again, Silviniaco Conti was fast, very efficient through the air. On towards the third and heading now to the end of half a mile. Silviniaco Conti. Q Card on the near side of Dynast. Holywell in the white jacket in 4th place, and Ballinagore and Conor O'Farrell, his 3-time chase winner, last of the 5. Another plain fence now before the first of the ditches, and Silviniaco Conti was bold there. 4 lengths ahead of Dynast and Q Card, and then Holywell, and finally Ballinagore. Here's the ditch for Silviniaco Conti, jumping soundly once more from Q Card on the back of his glorious return in the Charlie Hall last time. Dynast right behind the leading pair as they take the turn, and then Holywell 4th in the Gold Cup this spring, and Ballinagore last of the 5-strong field. Winners between them of 30 starts over fences. Into the straight, 2 miles to travel. Approaching the next line of 4 fences, Silviniaco Conti to Q Card, going with all his customary zest and enthusiasm. Dynast on the near side. Here's the 6th. Silviniaco Conti jumping well. An error there from Holywell in 4th, just put down on it, remains ahead of Ballinagore. And now the second of the ditches. Silviniaco Conti, couple of lengths up now on Dynast and Q Card. They take it together. Holywell better there. And finally Ballinagore still under heavy restraint. Approaching fence 8. Silviniaco Conti. Noel Feely leading the Betfair Chase field. Again jumping boldly. Dynast a little swifter through the air than Q Card. Couple lengths to Holywell, and finally Ballinagore. Approaching fence 9 then, and inching nearer to the halfway point. Silviniaco Conti. Again jumping well. Mistake his second one up the straight from Holywell. 4th place, landed a little steeply. And now halfway in the Betfair Chase, Silviniaco Conti dictating turns. Dynast on the outside of Q Card matching strides. Couple of lengths Holywell, and a similar margin to Ballinagore as they swing the paddock turn and head off to the back straight once again. Silviniaco Conti seeking to give Paul Nicholls a 7th Betfair Chase success, leading Dynast and the well-backed Q Card under Paddy Brennan. 2 lengths then to Holywell, and finally Ballinagore. Down towards fence 10 they go. Silviniaco Conti probably given a breather in front. He's only a length up now. The grey head of Dynast just second, shadowing Q Card. Then Holywell and Ballinagore. Silviniaco Conti, again very efficient, very quick, and once more Holywell a little on the back foot landing there, chased along in 4th place. Ballinagore remains last. On to the 11th. Silviniaco Conti, Q Card jumping really well there, out jumped Dynast. Then Holywell and Ballinagore, a mile to travel, halfway across the back straight for the final time. Silviniaco Conti, a length up on Q Card, each jumping well. Mistake from Ballinagore there in last place, kicked the top out of it. And now they're going towards 6 out. Q Card on the near side, joining Silviniaco Conti. Rise and land as one. 2 up on Dynast, Holywell slow through the air, and then Ballinagore. And now they head on towards the 5th from home. The penultimate ditch there in the Betfair Chase. Silviniaco Conti and Q Card a half length between them. 2 lengths Dinast, and the other two at this stage struggling to keep up. Ballinagore blundered again, and Holywell is ridden along in 4th, and Silviniaco Conti leads with 3/4 of a mile to travel and 4 left to jump in the Betfair Chase. He strides on again by a length and a half to Q Card. Dinast is still close enough in 3rd under Tom Scudamore. Clear now of Holywell and Ballinagore, and they sweep around the final part of the turn and straighten now for the 4th last. So Silviniaco Conti, tracked by Q Card and a couple of lengths to Dinast. Feely just asking for a little more now from Silviniaco Conti. Here's 4 out. Q Card joins him with a big leap. They've gone 6 clear of Dinast. On down towards the last of the ditches, and Q Card now breezes up to Silviniaco Conti with Feely crouching low. Brennan sitting quietly on Q Card. 3 from home. Q Card jumps on by a length from Silviniaco Conti. Dinast back in 3rd, and then Holywell, and still Brennan sitting quietly, yet to twitch on Q Card. Here's the 2nd last. He's gone 3 or 4 lengths clear, and a prodigious leap. It carries him further ahead of Silviniaco Conti. Dinast untidy back in 3rd, and on a tight rein with Brennan glancing nonchalantly in behind. Q Card forges on down towards the last and delivers with a spring-heeled leap, and he comes away from it clear from Silviniaco Conti and Dinast and Q Card. Brennan has barely had to breathe. Q Card back to his glorious best, runs them ragged to win the Betfair Chase in tremendous style, and Brennan salutes the crowd. Silviniaco Conti in 2nd, Dinast 3rd, and Holywell in 4th.
Q Card was awesome in the Betfair Chase, and whatever thrill you got in the Charlie Hall, that must have been even greater still.
Yeah, like he was brilliant today. It was the Charlie Hall. I got very excited, and it was just the emotion of getting on a horse, and I knew coming here today what I was riding. I didn't think he'd be that good, but he was simply awesome, and he was more asleep today, which is good, and he's finishing better. Some performers, the best performance I've been through. You know, Imperial Commander is a different type of horse, but Q Card is just that gear that goes away like a champion.
And he was really taking you somewhere, even along the back, Paddy, when you were going up and almost going up to Silviniaco Conti's girths.
Yeah, like I was doing that, Tom, because I wasn't sure how well I was going down the back, and I'm still getting to know Q Card. You know, he was so asleep with me at one time. I thought, he's ratting. So when I got him upside his knoll, I got his blood up, and I got him jumping better. And then I was happy to sit off and turn in. He just went up there. It was like riding in a novice chase with 5 runners. He felt that good.
I mean, it appeared that just round the turn there that you half gave him a breather and got a fill into him.
Yeah, but he does it with so much ease. I was just happy. I knew Noel might be more of a stayer, so I didn't want to help him too much, but there was no fluke in that. He was just pure awesome today.
And from heads turning for home, did you feel then that you would win?
Oh yeah. My only danger was would I come off the bridle, and he didn't. It was that easy, and you know, like a lot of hard work's gone into this horse. I'm just a passenger, but like Joe Tizzard from early days has made the horse, and he's a 9-year-old and he's still going strong. And Darrell Jacob rode him last year, and to be fair to the lads, like he's still a lovely horse, and he's been very well looked after.
And I mean, for you now, you know, nicely on into your career to get back on a horse, a Grade 1 proper chaser, must be huge.
Yeah, massive. I mean, they're so hard to find. You've only got to look at the top trainers like Paul Nichols and they don't last these real good horses, and he's a champion, and I'm just so pleased for everyone.
And again now going to the King George, you know, he's going to be a really potent threat to everything in the King George, surely.
Yeah, well, he's the one that's proven, you know. He's proven he can do it. I've won a Betfair, I haven't won a King George, but I knew coming here today I wouldn't swap him for anything, and I wouldn't swap him for anything in the King George.
Yeah, very well done, Paddy.
Thanks very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.